Hi, Delmarva. We're Whiskey and Randy with Froggy 99.9.
Here at WBOC's historic Studio D, Delmarva Life starts right now.
Wow! Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, January 11th. What a crowd we have. It is Delmarva Life, and I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hoppo. How about those guys?
Yeah.
They look like they've been in broadcasting. You were on with Whiskey and Randy this morning, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
On
So
Froggy?
much fun. A lot of fun,
Bunch of great
yeah.
guys. One of the wonderful things about Delmarva Live is that we have a studio audience. So we want to say thank you to them and point out one in particular, because it's studio audience participation time. We all have to sing happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dave. Happy birthday to you. Okay, get off of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come back and get us later,
That
but that's
was
okay.
fun.
We've been talking for the last couple of days about this weather.
Yeah.
How ridiculous it is. I think they're saying the average high temperature this entire week is in the 50s.
50s, yep.
And you pointed out something to me that explains why. You remember we had a blizzard, what, Christmas last year, and the two blizzards the year before that?
2010 was the year when it just seemed like they were stacked on top of one another.
Crazy. And you pointed out this website to me. I'm a geek for this. I love this stuff. What meteorologists are saying are there's these two systems. They call it the Arctic Oscillation and the North Atlantic Oscillation.
Oh, he's getting all technical now.
Whatever it is.
You're showing your geekness.
Yes. These two things work together. And what happened the last couple of years was it stopped the weather from going off into the ocean. So that's why we were getting the hurricanes and the snow. And now that's out of the way, so it can just go right out, which is good for us concerning the weather.
Yeah.
Bad for you if you
like snow.
Like snow.
All right.
Or
so
sell
Jimmy
snow
has
stuff.
explained it all. He's explained the weather. We're all set now.
You can sleep tonight.
We can get on to our top topics today.
Yeah.
I know you've all heard the story of baby Ava. Back in December, the 18-month-old was in the car with her mom in Ocean City when that car, there she is, what an adorable little one.
Isn't she cute?
When they were struck from behind from a truck that was traveling at a high rate of speed. She survived the crash, but barely. Now in Johns Hopkins Hospital in, I believe, critical condition. And correct me if I'm wrong, but
making improvements.
She's
doing so much
She's
better.
awake. She's breathing on her own and
Yes.
everything. There is a fundraiser for baby Ava, and a lot of the local bands, some of which you'll see on Delmarva Life right here, have gotten together and they're putting on a fundraiser, and it's going to be on January 28th. They have the information right there
there you
from
go.
1 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Poorhouse in Ocean City. That's, I believe, off of Wycomico Street. They're asking for $5 donations at the door, but I imagine they'll accept more. And 100% of the money raised for that event goes to Ava's family. And if you'd like to learn more about this wonderful event, you can find it on our website, delmarvalife.com. Click on the show tab.
More information about that.
Yeah.
Be sure to get out there. That's going to be a great fundraiser, a great time for everybody involved. Mystery solved. You remember the whole thing we were talking about yesterday? Carol had been at Salad Works in Salisbury. She said, I saw the Pittsburgh Penguin hockey team come in. I know it was them. Said penguins all over the uniforms, a whole team of them. Got it solved. As a matter of fact, some of our viewers want to say good morning and thank you to Stephen, Malachi, and Maureen are from Salisbury. They sent us, they reached out and touched us on Facebook, and we did find out that the Penguins, the Pittsburgh Penguins have a farm team, AAA club.
Yeah, we kind of suspected that.
Which, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, whose their uniforms are almost identical to the Pittsburgh Penguins, but they were playing in Norfolk. So they were on the road.
And they wanted salad.
And they traveled through Salisbury and stopped for salad. And believe it or not, we actually came up, this is an authentic Scranton Penguins hockey puck.
Wow.
Do you wonder where we get these stuff? I do. But we got one. There it is. So Actually,
we went from not knowing exactly who they were to having one of their official
knowing
pucks
everything
in
and
less
having a
than
prop.
24 hours.
How
That's
great is
amazing.
so talking about Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're going to stay on Pittsburgh for a little bit. This is interesting. You know, of course, the Steelers lost Sunday night to the.
Oh, I think. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to this.
I'm thinking they're Ravens fans.
You
what
think
do you
maybe,
think?
possibly.
Okay. Well, anyway, they lost to the Broncos. I almost said they lost to Tim Tebow, but this is what. Let's take this picture again. It's a picture from the Denver International
The
Airport.
guys are just wanting to go home.
They just want to go home with their tails between their legs, back to Pittsburgh, and this is what they're greeted with. This is the flight information board, and I don't know if you can see it. It's really hard to see.
Bottom of the board there.
Bottom of the board. How about that Tebow? Can you say insult to injury?
Ow. I bet they don't fly that plane much anymore.
No, that was United, by the way.
Wow, that was good though. Talking about the Ravens.
The Ravens, we got some Ravens fans in here, definitely. Big game coming up this weekend. They're going to play the Houston Texans.
Do you guys have your house decorated or your office decorated? Have you got Raven stuff up? Yes, no, yes, no, yeah, sort of, kind of.
Well, Dan Cox from Easton does.
Yes, he does. Take a look at this picture. This guy is awesome. He said, yeah, he actually sent us a letter. He said, I'm the biggest Ravens fan you will see on the Eastern Shore. I have a front porch and yard to prove it. Purple lawn lights. Look at that, as well as the big sign in the front.
Yeah.
Baltimore Ravens country.
Now, I'm sure there are plenty more Ravens fans out there who have their spirit shown on their houses or wherever. And if you have a picture you want to send us, please do so. Just send it to comments@delmarvalife.com. We want to see your Ravens pictures. And just on a side note, coming up tomorrow, we're going to learn about Fan Stash.
Fan Stash.
Fan Stash. The Fu Manchu is making a comeback, and it's because of the Ravens. And we'll talk a little bit about that on tomorrow's show. We'll find out how you can get a Fan Stash as well.
Okay. Can I throw something in here? We like to talk about Delmarva all the time, but this is one thing that's really, I don't know if this irks me or not. Elizabeth Taylor, wow, what a life. Wow, what a career. Wow, what a story. They're thinking about making a movie about her. Who wants to guess who they're thinking about playing Lindsay Lohan?
Oh, you gave it away. It's like you said the punchline before the joke.
And still you let me sit here. What are you thinking?
You think that's my decision?
I don't know. Lindsay Lohan maybe playing, is it a maybe or is she confirmed doing?
She's in talks to play Elizabeth Taylor in a Lifetime movie. What do you think about that? I don't know.
See, personally,
No,
everybody
lots
say
no. Does she deserve to play such an iconic actress?
Okay, Elizabeth was pretty. Lindsay is pretty. Okay, Elizabeth could act. Don't know about Lindsay. I think the thing that stands out to me the most, though, is, to me, Elizabeth Taylor had class.
Yeah.
And that's a terrible thing to say. I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But I don't, and she didn't have the perfect life either. I mean, she had some horrible things happen. How many times was she married? 8?
Yeah.
So, all kinds of stuff happened with her.
Life. All right. Just go ahead and like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you. What do you think? Lindsay Lohan playing Elizabeth Taylor.
Good thing, bad thing, whatever.
We have some video to show you.
You want to set this up?
All right. Sophia, the lion tamer out of New Zealand. She is only, 4 years old?
3 years old.
She went to the Wellington Zoo.
With her family.
And let's just take a look at the video and see what happens.
Look at this.
There she is. Oh, look at the lion.
That's an African
Oh, wait a
lion.
minute. He's staring at me.
And she's just
And the mom's sitting there going,
looking.
I don't know about this.
But wait.
Wait.
Boom!
Can you believe that? Now look at her. She's so brave.
Can you hear? What's he telling me? That's what she just said.
And what did the mother say? The mother said something like, "Mama," or
I think he wants to eat.
He wants to eat food. And she still stood there, not thinking.
That's got to be an 800 or 900 pound African lion.
Yeah. And some very strong glass, we hope.
Resin bonded glass, so lion can't get through there. And she's just looking.
I would be running, screaming.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We had to show that to you. That's absolutely
amazing.
Incredible.
Still to come on Delmarva Life. You want big fashion names without the big fashion costs? Of course. Fancy You to the rescue.
The homegrown business out of Easton dresses your children in designer clothes for a fraction of the price. Sneak peek of Fancy Used spring collection and the mother behind it all.
That's next.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future, and Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897.